Fixing a loose armhole might seem tricky. But with careful measuring and some simple sewing adjustments, you can achieve a comfortable, flattering fit. First, start by wearing the garment and carefully observe how loose the armhole is. Use tailor's chalk to mark the point on the fabric where you want to adjust and fix the armhole. After marking the line, carefully unpick the front bias tape using a seam ripper. Then, mark a point slightly above and below this initial mark. Next, use a ruler to draw a smooth line connecting all 3 points. Sew along this chalk line to create the new armhole seam. Repeat the same process for the other side of the armhole to ensure both sides are adjusted evenly. Once the new seam is sewn, secure the bias tape that you previously unstitched. Turn the fabric inside out and sew a second stitching line along the bias tape to firmly secure it in place. After stitching, carefully trim any excess bias tape to prevent bulk and give the seam a neat finish. Next, sew the garment's body edges that you had partially unstitched while removing the bias tape, restoring the original construction. Finally, sew the bias tape back in place along the armhole edge, making sure it lies flat and smooth for a clean, professional finish. Now your loose armhole is fixed. Another method to fix a loose armhole is to adjust the garment so that both armholes align neatly on top of each other. Take a piece of interfacing and place it underneath the armhole, just enough to cover the area that needs tightening. Secure the interfacing in place with pins. Then, using tailor's chalk, draw a line along the shape of the armhole onto the interfacing. Remove the pins and take the interfacing out from under the fabric. Next, mark another line on the interfacing about 1.5 centimeters away from the first marking. This will create the adjustment allowance. Cut along this outer line to get your interfacing pattern piece. Now, take a piece of lace or fabric that matches your garment and place the interfacing piece on top of it. Pin the 2 layers together securely, then cut the lace or fabric following the shape of the interfacing. Once the lace piece is cut, take a bias strip and pin it along the edge of the lace piece. Stitch the bias tape to the lace to secure it in place. Then, fold the bias inward and pin it again to create a neat, smooth edge. Sew a second stitching line along the folded bias to finish the edge neatly. Your lace insert is now ready to be attached to the armhole. Finally, place the prepared lace piece underneath the armhole and secure it with pins. Sew it carefully along the armhole edge, making sure the stitches are even and the lace lies flat. This method not only fixes the loose armhole, but also adds a decorative and professional touch to your garment. By following these steps, you will easily fix a loose armhole and give your garment a perfect, comfortable, and well-fitted finish.